まだ死んでおらんか。この霊兵八。貴様から全てを取り戻す。戦いとは最後にどちらが立っているか、それだけだ。
Bullshit! It's all bullshit! Harada, you clever son of a bitch. I don't drop clever son of a bitch just for no reason. I dropped everything. I dropped my streaming. I dropped everything. Because I wanted to cover this news, absolutely. We're doing arcade mode while I'm talking. And of course, I'm gonna talk about it. I mean, it was the news. I was already shocked that we were getting Lucy from Cyberpunk Edge Runners and Guilty Gear Strive, which is a good move. And returning characters. Oh, I love that Dizzy and Venom and this new character, Unica? I have to look that name up, but what I was not prepared for at EVO 2024, because I was just keeping up with it, because I didn't keep up with the trailers, because it's just people who are competing in fighting game tournaments. Nothing new. It's not that we haven't been surprised in EVO before. What generally surprised me was...
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Well, I'm gonna just be playing games, I'm gonna keep this short as possible, and we're gonna resume streaming, but this one shocked me to my core. Because I wasn't expecting it, because Harada, that clever son of a bitch, even confirmed it just last year. He lied to us all, but it was brilliant. I'll give him that. What great marketing. hold on, let me go to the character. Yeah, this guy, who I, for this exact purpose, did Share Factory, to edit it, to show his death. We all saw his death. Whoever played Tekken 7, his heart was stopped beating. His heart literally stopped beating. He was thrown in a volcano. We seen him come back to life before, so we kind of just like, alright. Well, he's back again in previous Tekkens. But no, he looked straight up like legit dead. His heart stopped. I looked back at that footage. I played Tekken 7 several times. My brother has played Tekken 7 times. We saw with this guy, Heihachi, die straight up, heart stop, thrown in a volcano. He was like double tap, because Kazuya made sure he was dead. Like, dead. Like, I looked up Google multiple times to make sure he was dead. I was like, alright, is he really dead? Oh, he's actually legit dead. I believed he was dead. In my first walkthrough with Heihachi, my reaction was like, oh my gosh, Heihachi's actually dead. I was like, oh my gosh, he's actually dead. And we didn't see him in Tekken 8. No mention of him. People, characters talked about non-stop that he died.
Heihachi Mishima, get ready for the next battle.
But Harada, he pulled us all. He pulled the rug from our feet, and I'm happy. I'm happy Heihachi's back. He looks sick. I want to see trailers. He's back.
Round 1. Fight.
Because, why not? I mean, Bison, he straight up died in Street Fighter V. I played the story, the horrible story mode. He straight up died. M. Bison literally died. I know he straight up died. I played the game. I know he died. And then, lo and behold, we see him in Street Fighter 6. Like, hey, here I am again. I was like, okay, so apparently bosses don't stay dead. And then I saw freaking Heihachi. Because when I saw that thunder move, I was like, is that Heihachi? I was like, I had to do a double take when I saw that trailer. I had to do a double take. And I freaking love that. Because I didn't believe it myself. I was like, come on, no, Heihachi is straight up dead. We saw him literally die. Like, he was killed off for real in Tekken 7. Nope! It's all bogus! It's all bogus! I don't know how! They're gonna have to explain it! I'm gonna do my best to not spoil it, too. I can't spoil it. I don't want to spoil the story campaign of Tekken 8. I have gone in blind. I have made sure I avoid anything Tekken 8 story campaign besides the demo. But I made sure to pretty much make sure I kept it like, hey, keep it in the dark. And I had to do it intentionally. I hate doing that, but I had to. I'm still shocked. I still have to do a double take. Get some! Yeah! Yeah! You're about to get... Go! Because when I look back at the clip, Heihachi just being alive, it's just shocking to its core. Everyone's freaking out. It's a 10 out of 10 trailer, because the setup, you would not think that Heihachi's back, but once you see him do that kind of like palm with the Thunderstrike, you know he's back, and you're like, oh my gosh, Heihachi's back. I recognize that move anywhere. From playing him from Tekken 1 to Tekken 2. But really Tekken 1. But man, playing Tekken 2 and recognizing that move, you're just...
Going somewhere?
I just love it. I love it. The marketing, and just the fact that Hirata lied to us for years, saying that he is completely dead. Like, no, Heihachi's dead. He kept it tight-lipped, but he was like, okay, he's not dead. And we were just like, okay, so that... I read one comment about Heihachi, like, okay, so since M. Bison's back, Heihachi's back, and now Heihachi's back, is Geese Howard coming back? I mean, is he legit dead, or is he coming back? Are all the fighting game bosses that legit died in their game, in their main series game, are they coming back? Because we kind of established if Heihachi can survive getting punched in the chest, where his heart literally stopped beating, and he was thrown in Volcano to double tap to make sure he was dead. Yeah, I guess Geese Howard, maybe he's off, or maybe he's not off limits too. I don't know, maybe Geese Howard is alive. The possibilities of every fighting game boss who legit died in the previous game, it's off the table. If Heihachi could just come back, screw it. I guess all the fighting game bosses can. Because I know there are some Soul Calibur villains that actually straight up die. Are they coming back? I don't know too. I just love it. I'm still shocked. I'm kind of like playing this game because I'm still shocked. I have to be shocked. I love that I'm shocked. Get some! Yeah! As you can tell from my assignment, I dropped everything so I could cover this. I didn't mean to cover this. I didn't want to cover this. Because it was so freaking awesome. I'm still shocked that Harada just... That's such great marketing! How did he keep this tight-lipped? I feel like someone from the TEKKEN project would keep this not tight-lipped. But he did such a great job. Because that's brilliant. Because we live in a society where leaks online about projects or DLC just gets leaked all the time. So the fact that he kept it tight-lipped and it was shadow drop, no one knew about Heihachi being alive. It was just shadow drop. I just looked at my YouTube and I was like, wait, is that a Heihachi trailer? I was like, so freaking Heihachi survived Tekken 7. My brother's gonna be pretty much be like, oh my gosh, he actually survived. Or maybe he'll act pretentious about it and say that, oh, I'm not shocked. No, I bet I would shock him if I showed him, like, hey, Heihachi is straight up alive. No, you're kidding. No, he is. Here's the trailer. Oh my gosh, he's actually alive. It would be a while. No, I would pay to see my brother just kind of like be shocked that Heihachi's alive. I want to see his reaction. Because my reaction was going like, hold on, I was like, so he is actually alive? And he's canon? Gosh,
Round 2.
I'm so shocked. I feel like I need to watch the trailer. That's why I wanted to just kind of like dedicate playing Tekken. Because the fact that it happened. It's gonna be great playing him. He looks sick. His new design looks sick. Alright. I'm gonna do this move. Get! You activated my Heihachi mode! Get wrecked! Now! Get wrecked! Not just the KM! I was trying to say not this Lucius KM. Gosh. It's gonna be great to play him again. It's gonna be so awesome to play him again. Not only does his character design looks fantastic, I know his moves are gonna just get the Tekken 8 flair and respect. Because I played Tekken 8 demo, it looks legit. It's gonna look sick. And I know why. I know why they brought it back. Heihachi is such a fan favorite and the character that everyone played besides Jin, Kazama, and Kazuya. Because of all the characters that people play, it was Heihachi, Nina, Eddie Gordo, Jin, Horak. But, you know, Tekken 8 was just not the same without Heihachi. I mean, he's the guy who started the King of Iron Fist. Like, canon-wise, and game-wise. Bro started the Tekken series, so it wouldn't have been right if he was not part of Tekken 8. So I'm absolutely glad he's back. I know, I'm talking louder than usual, but come on, it's freaking Heihachi! He's back in Tekken 8! What the frick? Oh my gosh! Okay. I'm getting too excited, but I can't help it.
Final round. Fight.
Get him! Yeah! Dude. He's gonna look so good in the new graphics engine. His movesets are gonna be absolutely perfect. Ugh, get some. His animation's gonna look great. His character design's gonna look awesome. He's gonna be fantastic as a character. He's gonna play well. Who's the new VA for Heihachi? That's what I really want to know. And how are the character interactions are going to react to Heihachi being alive? I know Kazuya's going to be super pissed because he made sure he put that old man to the ground. And just the fact that he's alive, that's generally surprising. This was worth dropping everything to cover this Tekken 8 news. I just want to see their interaction. And just the fact that we also get a story mode. Alright, she gets a tiger. That's pretty freaking awesome. And just the fact that we know a lot about Heihachi that we didn't understand before, it just has more weight. So I am very curious of what they're going to do with them. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm just actually surprised Eddie Gordo got, when we heard the news that Eddie Gordo was getting a story campaign, but the fact that Heihachi's getting a story campaign too. I freaking love it. Yeah, so that trailer was a 10 out of 10 in itself. Character design, the music, the atmosphere, the story expansion we're gonna get with it. That's free. I think it's coming out August 2024 from what I hear from the rumors. I just love it. I love what we're getting. I love that. Who is going to be the fourth DLC character? I was happy with Lydia, Eddie, but now Heihachi. That's a game changer. Are we getting... And just the fact that we're getting such solid crossovers. I mean, Grand versus Rising, or Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, I probably butchered the name. They're getting 2B. That was such a solid crossover, it makes sense in terms of their art style. They got them. And the fact that basically Street Fighter 6 got Terry Bogard and Mai Shiranui, that's a solid DLC too. Tekken 8 got Heihachi back. That's a game changer. So, and the fact that Guilty Gear Strive has Lucy from Cyberpunk Edge Runners, that's amazing itself. I don't know how they did it, but I'm glad they're doing it. That's such a great change. Who is the fourth DLC character? There's so many possibilities. Just the fact that Tekken 7 had so many guest characters, Geese Howard, Noctis, the list goes on. Oh yeah, and Negan from Walking Dead. Who is going to be the fourth DLC? Is it going to be a returning character? There's three possibilities. Returning character, a guest character from a popular series that really... Tifa. It could be Tifa from Final Fantasy. I know Maximilian Dude's been asking for that for a while, but that, it's not off the table. Just the fact that they have Lucy from Cyberpunk Edge Runners and Guilty Gear Strive, I'm not leaving it off the table. What if it was Tifa from Final Fantasy? We already have Noctis from Final Fantasy, so we can't possibly rule that out. So, okay, scenario A. It's a returning character that has been a fan favorite, so they're returning. That's a possibility. Second possibility. It could be a guest character from a popular series. Anime, TV, other video game. It could be Master Chief, but Master Chief was in Dead or Alive, so we can rule that out. Or C, it could be an entirely new character we never heard of that is indicative to Tekken 8. The possibilities are freaking awesome. All I know is, fighting games enthusiasts like myself, we're eating good tonight. Not only are we eating good from Atlas games, pretty much the people who did Persona games, we're not eating just good with that in terms of RPGs. We've been eating good for RPGs. We're eating good for fighting games. Fighting games are back, baby! And I'm freaking excited. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Of course I'm going to finish this out. How many minutes have I done? 16 minutes. Worth it. It was worth doing it. I don't care. It was worth dropping everything to cover this. It was worth not playing Concord to cover this news. Man, if I was an evil, I would have been flipping my mind. Now, get the last hit! Get! Wrecked!
You win.
Look,
Yeah, okay, well, you're actually dead. Unlike Hihachi, you're actually dead. No, you are actually dead. Like, in a canon sense, you are actually dead. Hihachi, we thought he was canonically dead. We know he was canonically dead. He's actually alive. So, all that ending, that kind of like sad, really, really satisfying ending about the great Hihachi Mishima, it's all bogus. It's all bogus, and and Hirata just he fooled us all, and I still am gonna look at the ending and be like, hey, it doesn't matter because Hihachi's actually alive. So all that kind of like, oh my gosh, we just lost a legend in terms of the King of Iron Fist. He was the guy who he started the series. He started the tournament. It doesn't mean anything. He's back. Oh my gosh, that's the most shocking news. That's the most shocking news I ever got in a fighting game in a long while. It's just, he's a returning character, so this shouldn't shock me as much, but the fact that we saw him literally die in Tekken 7, and he's back in Tekken 8, and he's, like, confirmed alive, what the actual heck? Where has he been? How is he, okay, how is he alive? How is he alive? Who revived him? Is he a clone? He doesn't look like a clone. Who revived him? How is he alive? Does he have a devil gene? That's kind of like, there's so many possibilities. Hihachi couldn't have the devil gene, but it started with Kazuya. Actually, it started with Kasumi. Kasumi had the devil gene from her family. So we know Hihachi didn't have it, but he did have that blue aura at the end of Tekken 7, so that could be a possibility. Maybe he has some ability we don't know about, and it caused him to survive. Maybe some kind of version of devil gene. Not devil gene. He has a version of the devil gene. Maybe he has some kind of version and we just don't know about it. Maybe he had it for years. Or it could have been some character who is like a fan favorite, some Tekken character helped him survive. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. The Tekken 8 story expansion, his story, is going to expand how the heck did he survive? I'm still surprised. Alright. Well, of course, you can definitely leave that like, comment, or subscribe. How do you feel about Hihachi being back? If you are a Tekken fan, or you played a lot of Tekken, how do you feel about Hihachi being alive? Are you excited, or are you kind of like, so, it's a cop-out? I mean, it can be considered a cop-out, but it's a good cop-out. It's a solid cop-out, because it's Hihachi. He's fan favorite. We all freaking love him, and we're glad he's back. Alright, now, let's resume the streaming. I'm sorry, I just have to get this out of the way. There's no way, as a Tekken fan, and a fighting game enthusiast, I was not gonna there's no way I was gonna skip Hihachi. He was my go-to character, of course not. No! Okay. Let's resume to the next stream. Can't wait to see this in Share Factory. Share Factory, run freaking credits. Come on, man. Yes, let's freaking go!